I think they can do that job. The team news is out anyway, so here we go. It's Romero in net. Ashley Young, not really a surprise he's playing at right back there. Alongside Smalling and Bay with Blind rounding out the back four. That's Romero in net, no shocks there. Young, Smalling, Bay and Blind at the back four. Carrick, Pogba, Fellaini. No shocks that we've gone for a three-man midfield. I am shocked though because Pogba and Ibrahimovic play. Carrick, Pogba, Fellaini. I did think Fellaini would get a game in this one. Mata, Mkhitaryan and Ibrahimovic up front. So we've not gone for the pace of Martial and Rashford. We are going to go for a bit of pace maybe, or maybe a bit more finesse with Mkhitaryan and Mata. We've gone for quite a big side. That's a big midfield, that. Carrick, Pogba and Fellaini. All of them over 6 foot. That's a big midfield. That is the team. I haven't seen the bench just yet. I'll just refresh it again to see if I can get the bench. United normally tweet a graphic out and they've not done that. They've just put it as text at the moment. That's strange for United to do that. So that is the team. Romero, Young, Smalling, Bay, Blind, Carrick, Pogba, Fellaini, Mata, Mkhitaryan, Ibrahimovic. He's kept it fairly strong. He hasn't really rotated at all there. The only one that you can say is rotated is Valencia for Young. And apart from that, that's a pretty much, and Fellaini has come in obviously for Herrera. That's a pretty much first choice 11. Let's see what you guys are saying in the comments. It's a strong side. Naf says, not a good lineup. Naf, explain to me why it's not a good lineup. What would you have preferred to have seen? Should we have rested Carrick, says Joe Dawson. I think so. I don't think there was any requirement to be playing Michael Carrick. It's going to be interesting to see what the substitutions are tonight, because we do have to have an eye on Sunday if we want to take the cup. That's a strong side considering we're 3-0 up, says KFCL Heaton. I agree. I think once you're 3-0 up, that is a very strong side. Still not seen the bench yet. I'll just hit refresh on United's Twitter again to see if it comes through. No, nothing as yet. Someone's wrote the subs. I don't know if this is correct, but this is what they're saying is the subs is De Gea, Rojo, Martial, Rashford, Lingard, Valencia and Schweinsteiger. That would make a lot of sense to me. Yeah, someone else has wrote exactly the same thing for the subs, so I'm going to take that as being correct. De Gea, Rojo, Martial, Rashford, Lingard, Valencia and Schweinsteiger. So very, very, very minimal rotation from Jose Mourinho. Is he looking here to make a statement? Is he looking here to really push on, get another clean sheet and another win and keep this momentum building? Is that what Jose Mourinho is going for? Is he thinking momentum, get into where the rubber meets the road in this season and really start twisting the screw on everybody, just turn up and bat teams away? Is he thinking that we're going to get something along those lines? Is he thinking that that's what Manchester United are going to do? Is momentum Jose Mourinho's tactic going into the final corner of the season? What are you guys saying in the comments? Where is Shaw? Shaw didn't travel, so there was no way he was going to be named anyway. Heskey says this will affect the game on Sunday. Game Central says terrible lineup. If you're saying terrible lineup, please give me your reasons why, because I don't think it's a terrible lineup. I would have liked to have seen a little bit more rotation. I would have liked to have seen some fresher faces, but I certainly can't call it a terrible lineup. Absolutely not. Adam says definitely trying to go for momentum. Steve Farrell says no Fosu Mensah. I'm a little bit disappointed at that. Shamar says why can't Bastian play and not Fellaini? I actually think Bastian would have been a much better choice given the circumstances that we find ourselves in here over Fellaini. Fellaini is not the sort of player to keep a ball on the floor. Fellaini is a player that you want to start going long to or start playing in the air and playing a bit more physical with. Bastian Schweinsteiger away from home, 3-0 up, when you need to keep it calm, when you need to cruise. That's your man, isn't it? But has he gone for the more physical side of stuff? Should we get rid of Shaw and get Ben Davies? No. You've got to give Luke Shaw the opportunity to get back into the team and learn what Mourinho wants. Mourinho's clearly got something in his mind that he wants Luke Shaw to be doing that he's not doing yet. And I've got the confidence that Luke Shaw's able to come up with the goods and do what he's being asked to do. Team news again, please. Okay, so for those just joining us, the team news is Romero in net, a back four of Ashley Young, Smalling, Bay and Blind. Carrick, Pogba, Fellaini make up a very large midfield three. Mkhitaryan, Mata and Ibrahimovic round out the 11. And the bench is as follows. Big Dave, Valencia, Rojo, Schweinsteiger, Lingard, Martial and Rashford. So that is the bench. The substitutions I would expect to see from United. Probably Lingard, Martial and Rashford. Possibly Schweinsteiger, Martial and Rashford. Possibly Jesse Lingard instead of one or either of those two. I do think he will take off Pogba and Ibrahimovic if we get one goal. If we get one goal, regardless of how many they've got, unless they've got 5, obviously. If we get one goal and it's 1-0 United, or even 1-1, I do think you'll see Pogba and Ibrahimovic brought off and rested ahead of Sunday. Not much pace, which is what is needed in this game, says Ryan. I agree. Pace is what I wanted to see out of this. We're not doing that. We're clearly going to go for quite a strong central side. Why is the Gay not playing same as Marshall? Romero's a perfect understudy to him. Marshall, again, maybe he's thinking Marshall's going to be a key on Sunday. Do I think Young and Rooney are going to stay? I think Young's going to stay. Wayne Rooney, I don't think it's going to stay. Agenda against Ibra, clearly, yeah. Saint Etienne are a tall team. Fellaini makes sense. On what sense, though? I see people defending Fellaini's selections on the back of his height, but he doesn't use his height for anything apart from controlling it with his chest. He's not very good in the air. He wins about a bang average amount of headers. His actual heading is terrible. He doesn't really do much with it, and he does make mistakes. He is prone to calamitous errors which lead to free kicks in dangerous positions. If you're saying to me, we're going to play him and we're going to put him in the opposition box, I'm okay with that. But when you see him played as a number 6 or a number 8 for Manchester United, I can't agree that Marouane Fellaini is the right sort of option for Manchester United in this circumstance. When you want to close a game out and you just want to keep it chill and all the rest of it, then Bastian Schweinsteiger is that for me 1,000 times. Zlatan and played Rashford for the 90 minutes. They aren't going to beat us 4-0, are they? Says Vinox. Well, a bit late for that now because it looks like Ibra's starting. Lingard deserves a start, says Raymond. Alex says Fellaini is playing because we don't have a better centre mid. We need to address that in the summer. Well, you let Schneiderlin go. He could have played. Schweinsteiger didn't even have a locker until a couple of months ago. He could have played if he was fit. Sean Goss has just gone to QPR where he's not being used. He could potentially have come in for this. You've got Fosu Mensah on the books who you're doing absolutely nothing with. He could have played. There's certainly Wayne Rooney, if he was fit and if he wasn't, like, I don't know, looking at houses in China, if that's what he's doing, he could have played in midfield tonight. Not a problem. Wayne Rooney's attributes would have fit perfectly alongside Carrick and Pogba in a three-man midfield tonight. I think he'd have been great there. So I don't think Fellaini is the only option. I think if you wanted to play Fellaini further up the pitch, I'm fine with that. But where he's going to play, I don't know. FA Cup quarter-final is on Monday the 13th of March. Interesting. We want Shaw, says Romero. Didn't even travel. Jack says Rooney will go to China. We will know by Tuesday. Do I think Zlatan is going to be fit for the final? Yeah, he's not looked unfit really this season, has he? I think he looks okay to me. Why is Jose not giving time to the youth? Well, the only ones, I mean, he is really. Rashford's played 30 plus times for Jose Mourinho so far. I don't think you can say he's not playing youth, but he's not playing Fosu Mensah. It's only Fosu Mensah and Rashford that are in the first team, and they're the only ones that can be getting time. Romero could be a number 1 in many Premier League squads, even top 10 teams. I think he's probably top 6 or 7 in the league, in all honesty, and I'm not even kidding. I genuinely believe that. So I don't like Fellaini then, says Zaza. It's not about not liking him. I think he's probably a sound bloke. I think he's got a certain set of attributes that suit a certain style of position and play, and him playing as a 6 or an 8 in this particular side doesn't do us anything good. He's not great with the ball at his feet, and this is a footballing side. We are a footballing side. We play with the ball. Look who's ahead of him, right? You've got Mkhitaryan and you've got Juan Mata, 2 of the best touches in world football, a pair of them, and then you've got Marouane Fellaini that's supposed to pass the balls to them. Doesn't really work for me, that. Anyway, keep it locked to Full Time Devils on Facebook and on Twitter, and we'll be back on YouTube after the match. So make sure you keep it locked to us on social media. Ask us anything, send us anything that you see that's funny over the game, and we will share all of that stuff. So thank you for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe and comment if you haven't already, and we'll see you later.